Hello and welcome to another episode of Space Engineers. And oh man, we got the Marauder. She's fully fueled, fully armed, and just packed to the absolute brim with various bits of ammunition and construction materials, so that when I get to the desert, I can set up a mine in the gold. And we have been sailing for quite a long time, actually. I forgot how far the desert is when I'm not flying a plane that's going like 70, 80 meters a second. When I'm just sailing a boat that's only going 25, I realize, oh, this is actually a long ways away. And so, it took a while to get here. Well over an hour of sailing so far, but we are just 18 kilometers away from the lithium node, and we have to think about where we are going to make landfall. We don't need to follow my spectator camera doesn't need to follow me anymore, and we have to think about how we're going to get to the gold. So if we put on our GPS here, we should have... Did I not have a GPS for that gold out in the desert? I guess I don't. But it's okay. We got plenty of time before we get to the shoreline, before we have to think about this. But we can fly up here, and the gold is way up here with this base protecting it. And we should be able to quite easily take out this base at range, as we do have our 203s. The problem is anything that it spawns. Ooh, we have also got this this mine that we can check out as well. Oh. Ooh, Parallax Shadow. What are you? I noticed the game chugged there for a second, and that is the indication that something spawned. And I'm contemplating whether or not I want to fight that. A shadow and a pair of arrowheads. Let's go take a look. Oh, we could probably take that. The thing doesn't look too scary for me. These arrowheads actually look kind of vulnerable with the... Is that... No, that's... I thought that was a large cargo, like a large hydrogen tank on the side of it, but no, that's just a... This is the basic one. Huh, yeah, we could take that. Because what I'm thinking is, we need to make landfall here in the desert. And I think we should go for a nice drive through the desert. We can come over here and make landfall at the old lithium outpost, this enemy pirate base that we destroyed. Drive by the lithium and give it a checkup, and then drive through the desert instead of sailing through it. So we will make a hard left. Probably be about that for the amount of degrees we need to turn, and let our ship sail in that direction. And so our plan today is we'll make landfall over here. We'll drive up through this pass, and then we get into the nice open terrain over to lithium. And then from here, I believe we can come up through this pass. Yes, we can come up through here. We can come by, I believe there is another enemy base in this region that we can attack and destroy. Past whatever resource this is, mark it up, and then just drive through the desert to get to the gold. And that should be our end for the episode. Ah, man, this is going to bring back some Season 3 vibes. As we've got the large ship moving through the desert. But there still is some more sailing to go, as we are having to get around that spit of land as the game lags a whole bunch before we can make landfall. So, some more sailing to do. But we'll pick back up when I've made landfall. Ooh, and here we are. We've arrived. And this beach is a lot steeper than I remember. Oh god, okay. Will we bottom out on this beach? I don't know. We're gonna go at it slowly. Will we hit our nose, or will our wheels catch first? Our wheels are catching first. Very good. Okay. Let's power up this this beach. And I wonder how much my autopilot script is gonna work for this. Oh. I'm steering with my wheels. Okay, I gotta turn off the autopilot script. Turn it off. Gotta take control. This beach is steep. I have to go sideways so I can eventually get some forward momentum. Okay, there we go. We're starting to get some traction. We are 1.7 million kilos, and we're just barely gaining speed as we're going up this hill. It should be enough meters per second to get me up and over. Should be, as long as I keep pushing. And then right at the last moment here, we're going to turn hard. We're going to lose a lot of speed, but it's going to be enough to get us up and over. And we're on the flat. Excellent. And we can park this baby up. The Marauder is in the desert. All right. And while we're here, I can't remember if I properly cleared this place. Or if this place is still considered an enemy for me. Nope, I have taken it over. Everything still looks good, though. Batteries that are 100%. Fully recharged slowly. Does this thing still have wind power going? Or has that been defunct? Well, whatever this base has for power, it is still functional. Is there any resources that I can take? There's some Gatlings, but we don't have Gatlings. We have 30 mils. Other than that, I don't think there's anything from this base that I need, except maybe from the interior turrets I could take these magazines, but I do have 37 of them. But might as well take the mags from the turrets. And I can't take it while it is damaged. Give me those magazines. And I guess these are their old NATO magazines, the old style, before they were updated. Where is the other interior is a very good question. And also, I saw that there was a reactor somewhere, although I have no idea where it is, and I'm not going to spend my time searching around for it. It'll just be if I can just stumble into it randomly, I will take its reactor fuel. Ah, here's the other interior turret. I think I grabbed all the ammo. Excellent. Okay, that's everything I want from this place for now. You enjoy yourself, base. We'll be back eventually to fully strip you down, but it is time to continue our journey across the desert. Next stop is the lithium base. As this thing ever so slowly gets up to speed. And I want to see if this autopilot script will work on land. So if I get up to speed and then I press 6, it seems to be holding this direction. I don't think it's using the wheels at all, though. I think it is entirely... Yeah, it's not using the wheels to steer. Of course, it's not designed to use wheels to steer. It's just trying to gyro. So that's not going to work. But at least it's holding a speed for me. So I don't have to press W. I don't have to sit here and hold W the entire time as we're driving forward, I can just lean back and commentate on the adventure. Something I have done is for the 203s, I've lowered them down to 2 kilometers just while I'm going to be on this expedition, as I don't want to drive by something that is not going to attack me and then just start randomly shooting it for no good reason, when then it would start attacking me. So I might as well make sure that my sort of radius of death is not too big, as that scouting outpost is actually just barely outside of my maximum range at 3.5. But next up, lithium! And we are here. The lithium base in its half-destroyed glory. And let's go see how much it has in stock. Now, I haven't been out to the lithium in a while, so I'm expecting this to be pretty full, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, 400,000, man. I need to get out here with the plane and pick some of that stuff up. Yep. And other than that, there's nothing else on this base that really matters, right? Yeah, literally nothing left on this base. It has all been scavenged. But there is some remaining electricity. There's an absurd over there. Scouting outpost. Nothing has attacked us yet, but we are just heading into sort of our previously claimed areas of the desert. Now we can start moving again. It takes a little while for this thing to get up to speed, and we have to think about what direction we want to go next. Let's start ourselves just going north, and while we're getting up to speed here, we'll take a look at our possible paths. So essentially we go left or right of this thing. If we go to the left, that doesn't actually look very good. We're gonna have to climb a hill here, and there's no way I can handle this. I can handle the water, yes, but I don't think I can handle these cliff faces around this water. If it was a gentle slope down to the beach, I could probably skip across that water, but I don't think that's going to work. So, looks like I'll probably be going to the right of this. This is nice and flat. I can drive through here, no problem. And then when I get to here, what, turn left? There's a little bit of a divot here, but it'll be fine. And then, yeah, it's just straight into the desert. So, this way. As my unknown signal drops over there, and for some reason my sim speed tanks down to 0.8. There's just too much going on nearby here. But with my ship just ever so slowly going along, and I think the gyros is ever so slightly pulling me to the left here. We're gonna let the ship just go. We're gonna go get that unknown signal with our jetpack, because we can. Unknown signal with the Marauder there driving in the background. And some potatoes! Hooray. And, there we go. Here's my button. I got a Badger rifle. How wonderful. In time to get back on board before that thing drives too far away. As we continue forward here, we're heading between these mountain ranges. This is actually, we should be heading towards, there's this iron node here. And just south of it should be an enemy spawn. One of the fixed bases that is on Agaris. So we are going to run into that base very shortly here, and we'll have to fight our way through it. We'll have to see what kind of size it is when it spawns. But thankfully, we should have more than enough firepower and range that we'll be able to outrange whatever it has and just blast from a distance. So let's see when it spawns. Oh, enemy spawns ahead of us. Enemy spawns. We've got an Assert, Wasp, Skeletor, and also a research base off to our left here. And that Assert Wasp is coming in quickly here. Thinking of my Warframe. Wheels. I've set the propulsion override on the wheels just so I could let the thing go, but I'm going to take that off now and take manual control. I think we can fight this. I think this will be our first fight of the trip here. That Skeletor, I'm not afraid of. It doesn't have any missiles. It's just got some GATs. And the research base is just a research base. It is not that frightening. And it's actually in range. Both of these guys are actually in range. If we want to take our 203s, this is the time. Up to range, they are moving and they are firing. Baby. Not sure if we are taking... Yeah, oh, we got some hits. We're going to turn broadside to them so that way we can get all of our guns shooting. And we're going to continue moving forward. We do have plenty of ammunition. We have 2,000 rounds here, so we can fire away at this thing for a while. And looks like the Assert Wasp is coming in. And our 30 millimeters are ready for that, right? We're targeting small grids with regular ammo. And they are loaded, ready to rock. Something's falling off right there. So it has been damaged. Although the Wisp is not coming any further, not coming any closer. It looks like it's just me driving underneath it, not it coming to me. But some big explosions as it looks like that ship is crashing. I believe I've gotten it. At least I am pretty sure. We're going to take a hard left here. We're going to chase it down a little bit. No, there it goes. There it goes. Now it's crashing. That ship is down. Alright. Switch to the research base. And for this, it'd be best if we parked up. Because now all the targets are stationary. No point in driving and missing the targets by having our aim being thrown off by a little bit of movement. Our build and repairs are doing some work. We might have caught a few random shots. Ah, yeah, from their shooting down my incoming shells. Just random catlings hitting the side of my boat. Nothing the heavy armor can't do. Ammo check. We got our 203s. We've already gone through 100 of our 2,000 rounds, so we probably don't want to spend too much more on these guys. And we can take those 203s and probably set them back to 2,000 meters. Which, they're still within that range, so we're going to pound on them for a little bit longer here. But let's start to pull away. We shot them down. We can continue on as our goal is the gold. Now, interestingly, we are at that iron node, if I'm not mistaken. And there's no base spawning. I'm not sure if that's just a bug on my part, or if the base isn't actually at this location. That is weird. But we do know that the next thing to check out is there is one of those, I can't remember if it's like the Donnelly mine or the Huxley mine or whatever it is. And it is straight on my path towards the gold as we head through the desert here. So we're going to aim ourselves in the right direction. And we'll go back into our wheel controls here. And left ones are positive, right ones are negative. Yep, and that is the settings we need. And now we are back in cruise mode, heading towards the desert. And it wasn't more than just a minute or so passed before we got our next target, a drone repair facility dead ahead. And this is pretty much directly on my path. I'm right there, it's there, and then once I get to it, I just need to make a slight right, and I'm heading off in the direction of this mining outpost, and then a slight left, and I'm heading off in the direction of my target. So this guy is also going to take some 203s, but I'm not sure if I want to do 3-kilometer 203s again. Do we even need to worry about that? And also, are we even going to have a firing angle to do that from? If we look around here, we're not going to really have a good firing angle unless we come around it somewhere. Even if we just crest the ridge right here, we are essentially almost within Gatling ranges. So it'll be a little interesting how we take this one on. I think we're gonna have to come at it from the south, probably come along this ridge line and see if we can get a view from it on top of probably this ridge and below it sky high. In which case we don't even need to change our angle. We are, or sorry, our ranges for our guns, because we're within 2 kilometers. Enemy detected on scanner. Check the defense systems. Yeah, here we go. Now what we should be able to do is just follow this top of this ridge line. And we're within range. Oh, are you actually going to shoot at that? No, it's behind the terrain. What are you doing? You can't hit that yet. It's behind terrain. Alright, we're going to take our wheels and turn off our propulsion override so that we can manually control it. Because we're going to come to a stop as soon as we get to the top of this ridgeline here. We're going to select target. And oh, come on, you're just shooting dirt. There we go. Up we go. Rear turrets engage. And we'll just come down to a crawl. We're going to keep moving forward ever so slightly, just so that we're dodging that return fire when they try to shoot down our projectiles. But we're just going to do a nice, slow circle of them, essentially. Pound the ever-loving shit out of them. With some beautiful broadside. Oh, that is gorgeous. And it doesn't look like they are returning fire anymore. So we can park on up and just pound them from here. Ooh. Yeah, let those 203s sing. that got knocked away. Although it seems that only the front 203 is firing now. You got some feed issues or something? You guys got your bullets? Yeah, you do. No, they're just... They're tired of that. Alright. They have defeated the target. Let's go take a close drive-by and see what's left. And that is another assert base destroyed. Park up. And let's go check it out. Although I seem to have that... I've got that sound bug where I just have the sound of thrusters constantly, even though there really shouldn't be. Probably should just save and reload my game. But doesn't look like there's anything in the storage here, as it looks like I blew everything up. Alright. Well, let's continue going forward, and I will get this audio bug fixed up here. And on the horizon there, I see that mine site. Now, I'm not exactly sure what this place is called, but the Donnelly Mine, okay. It's right as I'm saying that, it pops up with a thing. But there are some heavy turrets that are in the base there, and I'm picking them up here. There's a few of them that I need to be watching out for. And I'm wondering what's going to be my best attack approach here. And I'm thinking it's going to be to climb this ridge and get to the edge over here, and hopefully from that distance I'm not within their range, but obviously they'll be in my range. I've got freaking 3.5 kilometers of range, and I can take maybe I should maybe do that. I should take the 203s. Oh, are already shooting. And I should take these down to like 1 kilometer. And I should wait until I'm in range, in the proper position, to unleash the bombardment. Yes. Come on, Marauder. You can climb this hill. Use all the wheel power, all of the thruster power you got. Climb, 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 climb. Good boat. Very good boats. Alright. Wheels are going to get reset down to 0. I'm going to take over manual control. And we are coming into a good position here. And as soon as we get to the top of this ridge line, we should have perfect lines of fire down on them. Excellent. Alright, so let's check it out with one of the one of the turrets. One of the 203s in the front. Control. What do we got? So we got a big turret there, there, and I think those are... That's like a little turret. Unsure of what that thing is. But if we take a shot at this thing... Yeah, they're going to be shooting down my shots as they go in. So we have to put on the heart. We have to shoot a lot all at once. As such, we should be able to get into position here. That's a field retrofit. Need to grab a target here. Oh, whoa, I'm being shot at. Okay, it's going to be easier for me to just to dive forward than it is to back out of this, because I'm already going downhill. 203s can open up. As I'm taking Gatling fire, I've lost some blocks. Get down into cover. Building repairs are doing the thing. I'm getting that the Sea-Wiz operational again. Alright, I guess we're gonna go around this place and attack from the north, as it's gonna take way too long to back up that hill. And right as we do that, a whole bunch more assert spawn. I'm guessing they don't like the fact that we're getting deeper into the desert here. That assert observer is 3 kilometers forward on us. But if we can get to the top of this hill, we might actually be able to see it. We're trying to shoot at it, which I think is silly. We're going to be wasting shots into the ridge line. Oh, come on, 203s. Stop wasting my ammo. God damn it. And, this is a better point of view anyway to shoot this base from. This is great. Come on, you guys got 2 kilometer range? Now here's something within 2 kilometers for you to shoot. As we come up over this ridgeline. Ah! It's too close! Why aren't you shooting back? Oh, we're just losing the front. That Gatling fire, man. That's actually kind of annoying. I have to check that. What is that shooting at me? Is it... Yeah, it's just a regular Gatling. Well then. Why are you giving me so much issues, Mr. Gatling? All I want to do is shoot you. And you're not helping this. Heavy turret. Alright, come on, 203s. He's 1.1 kilometers away. If I set my... I can probably do this. I can set my 30s to shoot at it as well. They can shoot at large grid as for today. Yeah, I know I heard you assert. Enemy spotted. There you go, 203s. Now you're inactivated. Oh, yeah, baby. Yeah. Oh, look at that fire now. That's what you get. Frickin' turrets. Woo. Rain the hellfire from the distance. Boom, 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 boom. Next thing, yeah, should be this base, because it's got the turret on it. Whoa! Blown to smithereens. And the Sea-Wiz is engaging whatever this is. Some sort of little home, some habitation structure. But it looks like they have considered this defeated. Although this base is still conceivably, yeah, has power. Why aren't you shooting at it? I want you to engage that monitoring station, damn it. If fine, I'll do it myself. And timber! And it's down. Excellent. Oh, that hit the ground. A little higher. No, I suck at getting this drop correct. There it goes. Alright, that's good enough for me. Did some damage to them. I took a little damage, but thankfully build and repairs covered me off. That's why I brought them along. And we'll do a quick drive-by of this assert observer. And we're so close. We're so close to the enemy base. And it's getting so late in the day. Ah! This has been a very long episode to record. It's been like an hour and 15 minutes. I guarantee you guys have been cut down to like 20-something or 30 minutes. Like, so far in the episode. And, oh, they're behind the terrain, you 203s. God, you're dumb sometimes. There it is, the ROS Desert Base. That's what we need. Alright, we're gonna pull left here. so that we don't get too close to the Ocert. And once we get above the ridgeline, we'll increase the range on our 203s again. And should be good. Wrong button. 203s. Have at ye. Oh, I think that thing just disappeared. Oh yeah, there it goes. It's gone. It's just gone. Where was this thing? Yeah, there it was. Now it's not. Incredible. We're so close. The ROS Desert Base is directly in front of us. The sun is setting. This is our last opportunity of the day. We're going to take them out. And, oh! ROS is spawning. Okay. Okay, this is the actual combat. I'm tempted to go into my lower seat here so that I don't have as much control over the ship because there's less stuff here, but that's okay. We're in combat mode. We're ready for this. But I just don't want it to be that if my bridge gets taken out, I get knocked out immediately. There's a couple more layers of protection where I am, and that is very nice to have. But those guys are coming in really fast. Oh my god. I'm kind of tempted to get the 203s to shoot them as well. Turn them over to flak for a little bit, as that is a decent amount of baddies coming in. But Desert Base is being quickly dispatched from our 203 flak, our 203 HEs, and I think I might do that. I think I might very quickly set these to target smalls with flak as well. As there we go, incoming, incoming. They're shooting at us. We're just going to keep moving. Very soon, the Sea Whiz are going to open up on them. There we go. Go, Sea Whiz! 203 shooting. We're driving, we're driving. Just trying to keep ourselves moving forward to try to dodge as many of their shots. Our wheels are taking damage, but that's okay. They are replaceable. If we do get damaged and, like, become grounded here in the desert, we can come out here and repair. But boom, that has been destroyed. ROS attempted to take us down, but oh my god, we had so much firepower. And now we're just pushing up to the base, and I'm gonna finish it off. The gold is mine! As this glorious battleship, this land ship here, has done its work. On a very long day of expedition here, we have managed to take the gold, and as you can see there, we have lost the desert base and the accompanying sector. Ah, that's glorious. We'll pull the Marauder in and take a peek at my prey. Park it up. Ah. Glorious, glorious, glorious. I kind of expected a bit more of a battle, but I kind of overbuilt for this fight. But it looks like we are clear to go in. And yeah, that's it. A small cargo container just has a bunch of ammo in it. The turret, for some reason, has power cells? Okay. But this base has been defeated. It does have some batteries still surviving. That is good. I can run my my drill off of that then. If I take a look here at all the other bits. Oh, we do have a large cargo container. Ooh. Why is this not on the inventory screen? What's in the large? Oh, nothing. That sucks. Come on. We got a hydrogen tank. It's full. Do we have an engine to go with it for power? No. But do we have these batteries? They're fully depleted in 296 days. So plenty of power here, and I did bring enough resources to put on a windmill. So what I can do now is basically extend off from one of these foots. Do I have some steel plate? I do have some steel plate in my inventory. From one of these spots here. Probably take this off. Ah, battery right there. Perfect. We'll come out. Grab these resources. Boom, boom, boom. And then do advanced static drill right on the end of this thing. Now we need to go pop up one there so that we can place this thing correctly into the ground. Sure, it can sit there. That is a fine place for it. And I can start to build up. And then add a wind turbine up on the top somewhere here. And get that all functional. And then I have infinite gold. I'm contemplating what to do with the Marauder next. I think I should leave it here for a moment, because just sitting here, we're parked up, we're just hanging out. The gasoline will last for 24 weeks. So, essentially infinite. It only took us like 1.5% to sail like halfway around the ocean and drive the entire desert. So this thing has plenty of range left in it. Even if I was just at 10%, as long as I headed straight home, I would get home with plenty of fuel to spare. So I'm thinking we'll leave this bad boy here for a few minutes to, you know, well, not a few minutes, a little while. Let it protect this area. Make sure that the gold stays safe. And then after that, we'll have infinite gold, infinite lithium. That's all the desert resources that were important. The next thing, the next big target is the uranium on the North Pole. So we'll probably have to figure out a way to get the Marauder out of here. I'll have to take it back to the coast and see if I can, say, get through this pass or something like that and get back down into the water and bring it off to the North Pole and get some uranium. But we did it! We have gold! We've taken over the desert, and we can celebrate that by more than likely just turning off the survival kits on this thing and then killing myself to teleport myself back to base to grab the C-130 to bring it out here with some additional resources. But that will be done off camera. For now, we are successful. Thanks for watching, and good hunting out there, fellow space engineers.